It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Hello, everyone. It's the Bob and Tom Show. And
I thought I'd weigh in with acknowledging that was one of the few perfect things you'll ever hear on this show. Imperfection is about to begin.
Christ.
Go.
We can't. You hear her? Did you hear her?
You broke Christy.
You can't. You've broken Christy. You
Already?
can't start.
A new record?
This can't be counting the bit. 3 minutes in, you've ruined the show. Do you care?
Christy, you should have been in here 5 minutes ago.
I'm sorry?
No.
5 minutes ago. What Ace meant to say.
5 minutes.
Remember, whenever we start any letter with a fuss sound.
Hi, Josh. How are you?
I'm well, Jake. How are you?
Getting all right over here.
Getting by?
Getting by, getting high, because even stars hide away. Hey.
What?
Hey, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Man, that Weepy song. That's a good song. Hi, Ace.
My dirty.
Hey, Willie.
Hey, Chick.
Yeah, with the Fred Flintstone haircut. We'll get back to that. But first, here's Tom.
Even Stars Hide Away? What is it?
It's a song by the Weepies. It's called Hideaway.
By the Weepers?
Weepies, not Weepers.
I'm not familiar with it.
We're not surprised.
Of course not. Not surprised at all.
No.
It's a beautiful song. It makes you think a little bit. On the verge of tears for the whole song. Why would you want to get in touch with any emotion?
So does it go to anything in West Side Story?
Jesus.
Call me when we get back. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? The 28th of April.
Good job.
And I understand we have a lot of sporting news today.
Oh, packed to the hill.
Josh making it extra easy for me because he has the shirt that Christy gave him that has his name on it.
Oh, yeah. I love
Right
this
there.
shirt. Yeah.
That's very handy.
Yes, thank you, Christy.
And a couple
You're
things
welcome.
about Josh. First of all, I've been working on an impression of Josh.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you think? What do you think? How
Pretty good.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I think it was earlier. It was better earlier when I just blurted it out for no reason, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Well,
What are you trying to do?
Okay.
Kind of Seinfeldish.
A little bit.
Now, Josh is, of course, sitting in the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair. I'll be talking to him. He usually doesn't weigh in much in these early breaks.
You don't have a Mother's Day gift. What do you mean?
See? There you go. We'll be talking about that. Now, let's see. Did we mention Aces over there? Oh, Mr. Godwin not here again today. He'll be...
Oh, come on.
He's got an issue, a medical issue, of course.
Under the knife today.
What?
Something. I don't know. I don't know. I had no idea it was as easy to get surgery as it is to pick up a burger. I had no idea.
What, do you just make a phone call?
Yeah, evidently. Just like,
What the hell?
Hey, I got a twinge. All right, let's get you in here. See what's going on. Let's open you up.
Yeah, apparently it's something involving, I don't know, something minor in his spinal cord. So we'll move forward here. Ace, of course, will be handling the Ace Cosby joke of the day, brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Speaking of great Mother's Day gifts. That's
tasty
the way to do
one.
it. Give her a steak and a bracelet.
Ace is going to tell his joke of the
By
day.
the way, don't put the bracelet on the steak. I hate it when people do that.
Oh, sure.
Well, I had to get some dental work done after I bit on my earrings and the mashed potatoes.
I think that's very romantic, don't you?
You cut into a piece of meat and you find jewelry. Oh, boy, I hate when that
I wouldn't
happens.
mind it.
Well, come on. I don't know. That's that old
No one's
trick.
gonna do
Oh, the engagement ring was... Who knew that it was going to be in the peas? I swallowed it. It took 4 days to pass it.
I've seen it in a champagne glass, maybe.
Yeah, this is a false
Right.
premise.
Oh, no, it's been done.
No, I don't think anyone has ever swallowed an engagement ring hidden in food. I don't think that's happened.
Guarantee it's happened. I expect to get
Not
a letter.
in steak,
an
maybe
email.
in a piece of cake or something.
A headline: She swallowed her own engagement ring.
But what was it in?
Wasn't in a steak, bet.
Well,
Or a pile of peas?
I am reading it right now.
Okay, all right. All right.
When
You know you can put in any subject and the intranet will spit out, yes, this happened in the 9th of March.
Once again, underscoring my claim, you denied it, and here we go. I'll read from the Today Show website. When Reed Harris planned his proposal to Caitlin Whipple, he decided to hide the engagement ring in a milkshake. It seemed like a good idea until she swallowed it.
Well, a milkshake, that's just stupid. Lots of stuff could happen. Well, wait a minute. Was she... Oh, wait a minute. Does this girl gulp that milkshake down? You know what I mean?
Most people drink a milkshake
Gulping
with a
it
straw.
down. Got to gulp it down.
Mike Selizik wrote this article, and he
Sloppy
writes,
top?
the idea was a variation on a common theme, put the ring in a drink and let his beloved discover it. Harris did his part, hiding the ring in a Wendy's Frosty milkshake. But as he and his girlfriend, Caitlin Whipple, told today's Matt Lauer, kind of dates the story.
Wow. Good job, Tom. What else happened? Anything? Did Jeffrey, what's his name?
Epstein.
Epstein. Did he weigh in on anything? You want to?
She ate the entire shake and never found the ring.
Oh, I'm sure Epstein bought some milkshakes.
I bet he did.
Okay, now we've jumped track.
Don't most people drink their milkshake with a straw?
Not a Frosty.
Not a
the Wendy's
Frosty.
Frosty is
Frosty's
impossible.
way.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have
even
to
know if
use
they
a
give you a
spoon.
straw.
Yeah, they usually give you just a spoon. Yeah.
So, in any event, they had to go get an X-ray, and the technician handed her an image showing the ring inside her belly.
And a 4-month-old baby.
Oh,
Wow.
surprise.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see, Chick, Ace, check. There's Josh, I'm Tom. That's Willie, Jeep. And there she is, through the glass I can see Christy Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, comedian Alli Breen talking about sex in the city, or wherever she is.
We got trouble.
In River City?
What's the problem?
I haven't said anything about this on the air because so far he's been a wonderful little employee. I realize he's your son.
What's
and
wrong?
he's reasonably humorous, I guess. Wouldn't you think, Josh? Every now and
Sure,
then,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
every now, a little
What's your,
bit
what's
of
your
a fun
problem now?
This is the kind of grab ass, this kind of horseplay we got going on there. I go to get a soda, and your kid and Jeff Oskey, and you're showing him your he's mooning Jeff Oskey in the hallway.
I wasn't mooning him. I forgot to wear a belt this morning. I'm sagging a little bit. So I played it up and I sort of bent over.
And then Oskey says, hey, come on, man, give us our thing.
It's our thing we have. Everybody has a fun little
Did you give him the
thing,
red eye?
know? I didn't give him the red eye.
Did you give him the fruit bowl?
No, it was a little. I was having a little fun.
You know what the fruit bowl is, Christy?
No.
Tom, tell the fruit bowl story. I think people know who Len Barker is.
Who's Lynn Barker?
I actually saw him pitch a no-hitter.
Yes, sir.
I
So he's a
did.
baseball player.
Cleveland Indian great Len Barker.
Yes, he's a baseball player, and Mr. Barker was a part of a celebrity golf tournament that I was involved in.
Yeah.
And he had to, nature called in the middle of the course, and so he kind of walked over to the weeds and did his thing. And then after he was done, we were kind of standing on the tee looking toward the flag, and he chose to bend over and give us the full backside with the spread of the cheeks.
The full fruit bowl and the red eye.
And then the fruit bowl, of course, is the dangling parts of the
Right, yeah. You make sure those are visible.
The banana and the
see.
walnuts,
Yeah,
if
Okay.
you will.
so much for childhood heroes. Yeah, okay.
But didn't you laugh a little bit?
No, sure. I still remember it. Very large rectal area.
Large rectal area.
Somewhat disturbing, frankly. Now, we were discussing an interesting news item, sort of, in which a woman swallowed her engagement ring, didn't know it was in the milkshake she was drinking.
Technically, it was a Frosty. It wasn't
She
a milkshake.
stupidly swallowed it. She
Yes.
was eating ice cream, more or less.
Right.
which
And
is
Ace
so-
said, don't people drink milkshakes out of straws?
Right.
Not the Wendy's Frosty. In fact,
Yeah.
Jason has written in and you said, if a woman can suck a Wendy's Frosty through a straw, you know why the guy was marrying her.
Perfect joke.
Here, here.
Yeah.
That is the new vice president. Who is
Virginia.
that? Jason.
Jason will start doing sports tomorrow.
Okay, that
he's
is
much funnier
that
than
is
I am.
that is
genius.
That is some good
He
work
might
there,
be a genius.
Jason. We have been joined by the lovely comedian Alli Breen, and can we guess where you are today? It's like the Where's Waldo of.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't think you'll get it.
Well, last week you were in Massachusetts, right, at your dad's house.
Yep.
Are you still there?
No.
You're leaning up against a very nondescript sort of off-white wall, and you're leaning up against it, which tells me you're in a small space. Are you in a Target dressing room?
You're in L.A.
Nailed it. Close. I'm in San Diego.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, well, let's
rural
get right to it.
traveler.
Read one of your letters, please.
Perfect. Dear Alli.
I've been told, Elliot, not to change the subject because apparently I did it once and everyone's all up on it.
It seems like you did it more than once.
Right. You know, Allie, when he would go, Allie's got some letters, but first, Pat Godwin. No more pubes.
And here's Haywood Banks. And here's Tim Wilson.
9 songs.
Go ahead.
Dear Alli, my girlfriend kisses a bunch of her male friends on the mouth when she sees them. Some of them are gay, but some aren't. She insists it's all platonic and normal, but I don't like it. Am I a jerk to tell her she has to stop?
No, you're not a jerk.
You shouldn't tell her.
It isn't normal, right, that she's doing this,
It's a little weird.
I don't think there's anything behind it.
Can't she just kiss him on the cheek?
Right,
Yeah.
right. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
First time I went to New York City, everyone greeted me by kissing me on the cheek, and I am not used to it. And it was kind of like, but yeah, mouth to mouth. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's
What would
weird.
you do, Josh? You would just have them communicate, right?
I would, yeah.
Explain
I
that
sure
to
would.
her. Yeah.
Well, that's not very funny.
Not totally comfortable with this.
It is weird to have a bunch of friends you kiss on. I've had 1 or 2 platonic male friends that I'll give like a peck on the mouth occasionally.
What?
But to have all of your friends kiss you on the mouth when you see them is a little odd.
How do you become one of these platonic friends if you kiss on them?
I would think of
It's way back.
I think, especially today in the
Well,
age
you don't
of
do it now, of
sort of
course.
hyper germphobe.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone have those friends who've gone away to like France for a week and all of a sudden they do the double kiss
yeah,
as if
of
they're
course.
French?
Yeah, and they spell favorite with a U, things like that.
Yeah. If I ever am at their house, I pee in their sink.
I wonder if she kisses her family on the mouth, like her mom, dad, and brother or something.
Oh, that's hot. I mean, that would be abnormal.
I was going to say that'd be a pretty good indicator that this would be more regular behavior.
Right.
You know, I think it's not normal, but I don't know that there's anything nefarious going on here.
Yeah, I just think.
Right.
I don't think he needs to tell her. He needs to ask her maybe nicely. Would
Yeah.
you mind not doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
nefarious. I think it's up to no good, is what I think.
Okay. Dear Alli, wait, hang on. I've heard a lot of letters complaining about when guys send D pics. I actually ask for them before I meet a guy to make sure I'm not going to be disappointed. Why not take a look and get that out of the way? I wish more people would handle it this way. What do you think?
I can't imagine
good
this.
for you.
I can't imagine this woman being single. I don't know what the
Why
problem
not?
is.
Wow.
How do you know for sure it's his?
You don't just walk into a store and try on random clothes. You look at what you might like first.
True.
I can't be the only one thinking, what a whore.
No,
I've been over here trying to think how to word it.
it's not. No, it does not mean any of those things.
No,
Good.
she just wants to know what she's getting.
Exactly.
How far
Christy's right, though.
into the
If people-
relationship are
All
they
right.
here?
Okay. All
It
right.
sounds like very early.
Okay, Christy.
Early,
Christy,
yeah.
okay. What about you, the guy asked you, hey, let's get a look at
No,
that
I
package
would
for
never
it.
do
Of
that.
course not.
But I'm not in that age group where that's a thing.
But she's also not the woman asking for all these D pics.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have a question. When you're doing these, since I don't do them, do you have anything for sort of to indicate scale? You know, like you have
I think
a,
it's
I
all
don't
up to
know,
the
like
guy.
Like a little army man.
like a baseball card or something down there, so they can kind of do a little math there.
A baseball card sideways.
I don't know, a
You could go
cigarette.
right on the nose and just put a ruler right up to it.
Oh, that'd be great. I'm saying, see, that's the thing. That's tacky. I'm just saying, you like,
Oh, that would be tacky.
you know, you just have, I don't know, what would you put down there that would be just
I don't
give it a
know.
little bit of like a toothpick?
A toothpick.
Well, you want to make it look huge, so a matchbook.
Christy's right though that you could bait and switch people with that. If guys put
Exactly.
exactly.
Guys
info
could
on
do
their
that
dating
easily.
photo,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh boy.
Go
Say it.
ahead.
Say
you
it.
started it.
I have included a couple
Oh, God.
fingers in such a pic. I'm like grabbing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that they can kind of see how it measures up. to
Oh,
my
I
hand.
see.
That is hot, Josh.
So
You know, he was desperately trying to be delicate, and then he goes, grabbing it, you know.
not totally, but yeah, but enough to where
So,
scale is there.
so I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. You know, when you're a kid in the playground, you got the bat.
Right.
You toss the bat to the guy, he catches it.
Yes.
And then you do the game where you
Yes.
go.
Right.
Hand over fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you're talking about.
Essentially.
How
yes.
many?
How many?
No, I only allow like a couple fingers. I'm not. Look, it's
is that your limit?
That's all that'll fit.
It's not because that's my limit.
You're a pinky out kind of guy.
Christy and I are on the same page there. I was hoping. To
He doesn't-
really
he doesn't
stretch
distract
her out and
from
get
the
three
main
of them on it.
No, you see plenty of dong.
Must we be so graphic?
I didn't know how else to say it.
Grab it.
So anyway, I feel like
That's the correct
I feel
word.
like that's fair because I don't want to mislead somebody. Hey, you wanted to see it?
How do they know how big your fingers are? That doesn't. You need to have a common object that will tell them. For example, you could use this pen, or you could use this. What's this thing called? This mouse?
Use a pen. You can send a Bic pic.
That's very good. Did not get the laugh it deserved.
A big dick.
We're all laughing.
A big pick. No, that deserved to go. Mighty
pass
guffaws.
out? What do you want?
I mean, you could also include a newspaper, like a ransom photo, to make sure it's a current picture,
See,
or to
that's
make
the
sure it's
thing.
his.
Oh yeah,
Well,
like Lee
penises
Harvey
don't gain a
Oswald,
lot
like
of
Lee
weight.
Harvey Oswald holding the thing in the rifle.
Yeah, in the backyard.
But that also could be kind of depressing, Allie, if you're looking at the picture and you go, oh, no, a copper mine collapsed in Guatemala.
Yeah.
I see in the background.
Oh, that could be bad. Yeah.
Things are good.
So, Josh, did this lady text you back and you're going, well, it looks like you don't even need me.
No.
You're handling yourself. Okay. All right. Okay. Did you trim your nails and everything?
Oh, come on.
Look,
Just show him the picture,
my
Josh.
nails are.
Yeah, just bring it in.
I don't still have it. I delete those right away.
Oh, I want to frame it.
I've been tempted to keep some because they've been really good. But then if I ask
Wait a
for a
minute,
picture
time
from
out.
a female, I want that from that day.
Now, do you use one of those sticks?
What do you mean? Oh, a selfie stick?
Selfie sticks?
No,
so you can
I
get
don't
some
have to do
perspective on it. And
You've wanted to keep one of your own pics because it's been so good?
Yeah, like, this is the pic I'm like a headshot. Like, this is the one I'm
Like
sending.
to look at over and over?
No,
or
no.
keep sending out?
is there just to keep your comedy roots? Do you have a brick wall in the background?
That's right, yeah.
Like you're at the Improv.
Josh, do you have a press folder on your computer and it's got your headshots and bios to send to promoters?
That's right, yeah.
And you send the wrong headshot one time.
Well, we liked your writing sample, but that penis pic.
That's funny, though.
That's funny.
Okay, well, so we've made a lot of progress here.
We're not done.
Chick, have you ever sent one?
No, I have never sent one of those. No. Good Lord.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. All right. Well,
Everybody else sure got quiet.
Let's do it together.
That's
Why don't you
fine.
send one
go.
to each other?
Yeah.
Make him touch.
All right,
Couple shot.
that's
I'm down for
gonna
that.
happen.
Oh, my God.
That's not going to happen. He feels the need to say that's not going to happen unless I get my hopes up too much.
just make them Eskimo kiss.
One time and it's over. We have just been joined by the lovely Jessica Alsman. She's somewhere on Earth, but not in here. But it looks like you and Christy are in the same place, but you're not. There's
Yeah.
a nice blue curtain behind you.
Can we hang out in the same room yet, Christy? Ever?
I guess not. I'm fully vaccinated and I'm still in here. So
Well, here's the thing. I think
as
what
you
you're not
know.
taking into account, fellas, am I right on this?
yes,
I mean, the carnivals and direct marketing.
Yeah,
They're
I
saying the
know.
vaginal spritz factor.
The
that
reach of,
that's
I mean, screens in general are.
that's. I think Dr. Fauci
No, but
last
you
night
guys
was
are
saying it.
fine
Oh
where
yeah,
yeah, we got to keep
Yeah.
boys and girls
Yes,
separate.
Yes, he
Is
was
that
there. He
it?
was there with Dr. Squirter and
Right.
No, I don't think that's the name of the
My.
doctor.
that was her name.
Yeah, it's
Nadine. No, okay.
Nadine
sorry.
Squirter.
There must be a gentleman with a last name Squirter that considered being a doctor. They said, whoa, wait a minute. You can't be Dr. Squirter.
No, at best you can own like a car wash.
Yes. Squirt's car
Hey, it's
wash.
Dr. Squirter. Come on down. We got hot dogs on Tuesdays.
Hey, Dr. Squirter's car wash.
Hey!
Oh, I love the car wash. Don't get me wrong.
Me too.
I want my mirror back.
Your mirror. Oh,
wash.
yeah.
Oh.
To get in?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Why did they take?
I'm telling you,
you're
there was a
not.
time of day where the sun was hitting those and people were getting LASIK pulling into the
Oh, I
car
see.
wash.
Well, then move the sun. Okay?
There you go.
Close the car wash during those hours. I don't want to have to get a new tire.
I have no problem pulling into the moving car wash little tire thing. Everybody else does?
I can never remember where it is.
Incredibly difficult.
The guy's pointing left, right. I don't know something. I hear this.
How often do you guys hit belly button?
And let me tell you something. When they tell you, when you pull in, pull, and they go, come on
forward.
Come on.
I'm going to run into the guy in front of me.
And there's a car in front of you. They go, come on.
I know.
First of all, this is my wash. It's not the car in front of me's wash.
I've asked them to. I've put my palm up and kind of mentioned, hey, I'm going to wait a second, and they're fine with it.
What I've done is I act like I'm masturbating.
Okay.
That's why they pretty much leave you alone.
Sure, yeah, they won't even look at you.
Just choking yourself.
Do you know?
I've got a rope. Yeah. Thanks, Willie. I'm going to do that today.
Don't know how we went down that road.
This guy I was pulling into the car wash, and this guy was trying to get me to stop, and I was like, there's no car in front of me. What are you talking about? And he kept waiting, like he wasn't going to let me in. And finally, I just had to pull into the car wash. I was like, I'm going. And I gave him the thumbs up out of my sunroof. I was like, why is he trying to stop?
What's this guy's problem?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
And the last time I went to the car wash, there was like a mama and baby skunks loose in the car wash. It was just smelled like skunks everywhere I was. These guys were washing cars, and they smelled like skunks. Possibly smoking dope, Grandpa.
She can suggest it.
Oh, not right. Not the one I go to. They're all neat and clean.
You know how some of them you have to rotate, they go, there's 4 lines and you're supposed to, nicely. Well, apparently people aren't being nice at one of the locations of that car wash because now they have a gate and they open the gate and you can only go when your gate is opened.
Yeah.
I think that was needed.
Because I got it. I was like, why isn't my card working? Because you have the little card. I'm like, why isn't my card working? And then I realized they have gates on all 4 lanes now, and they're just opening them as you're allowed to go.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that? I don't have that
People
one.
were cheating.
Same here.
Yes.
Now, Josh, you may find this hard to believe. I'm somewhat scatterbrained. I once went through a car wash, or at least part of it, with the sunroof open.
Oh, man.
And I'll tell you something. I realized that when the incredibly hot water, it didn't start leaking in. It's just shooting in.
God, if you're looking for a Christmas gift for me.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app.